At 9 o'clock, he should have been presenting. So he said, Sam, go do this because I must report to another higher authority. So he went. So I'm just going to deliver exactly what he wrote he was going to present this morning. He said it is a great pleasure after all protocol for him to be invited to share some thoughts at this August roundtable on the subject of the role of sports and religion in peace building, poverty alleviation, and enhancement of food security in Africa. Before I proceed, may I take the opportunity to commend the organizers of this conference, also particularly when such a cross-cutting topic is raised for consideration by this gathering. Sports and religion in peace building. In both historic and contemporary times, sports, which is an organized, competitive, and entertaining physical activity, was and continues to be a very powerful vehicle deployed by governments for mass mobilization and national cohesion. Nations across the globe raise sportsmen and women to lift high their national banners, not only in international competitive meetings, but in their internal and domestic endeavors. Religion on its part continues to be the rallying force, bringing its adherents together for their common benefits of existence and continuity. National cohesion is an integral part of peace building. This is why sports and religion are such indispensable allies. It therefore behooves African nations and governments to continue the pursuit of sports internally and internationally as input for peace building. If the adage is true that the devil finds work for the idle hand, then sports can keep that idle hand full and busy, therefore is unable to hold any other quote-unquote works, some of which are mischief, violence, drugs, immorality, and such other vices which are threats to peace building. Sports have a unique way to keep both participants, spectators, investors, and developers away from crime and violence. Sports transcends geographical borders, social classes, languages, and race, and promotes social integration. As a tool for social ties and networks, sports promotes ideals of peace, fraternity, solidarity, non-violence, and justice. Sports and religion, therefore, are a catalyst for peace and major blocks in peace building. In Ghana, he said, it is evident that all partisan political enclaves, tribal cliques and groups, and other sectarian separations are set aside during a national sporting event, and the whole nation becomes as one just because of one sporting activity or the other. That we have very well said by the press group. Sports and poverty alleviation. Poverty is said to be the state where people have little or no means of surviving. They have little or no food, no education, and no opportunities. Reduction measures, therefore, poverty reduction measures, therefore, are all of those measures that intend to raise the material level of living of the poor. What is the input of sports here, he asked. As you already know, sports continues to be a huge income earner for nations and individual participants, as well as corporates in areas of investment, development, innovation, value addition, tourism, and production. These activities result in direct and indirect job creation and consequently wealth creation, which in turn results in poverty reduction. As a poverty alleviation tool, sports has raised countless number of practitioners from rags to riches and will continue to do the same in the future. Many sportsmen and women in Africa can testify to the fact of sports' ability to alleviate poverty, especially among the vulnerable illiterate youth, Supporters unions get some income, so do dealers in sporting paraphernalia, and even car washes and watches at the sports stadium, where supporters and spectators park their vehicles to go and watch events. These are but a few examples of the innovative ways that sports contributes to poverty alleviation of the poor. Sports enhancement of food security.